Pinball museums around the country are strong tourist attractions. This museum has been here about a year and a half now, and it is rated in the top 4 in the country. It has a strong membership. We can have a membership sale and perhaps have $17,000 in members come in just on one sale. So yeah, it's very popular with the people who are already coming here, plus we have people coming from across the nation. But important with the Pinball Museum is the art, the physics of a pinball machine, the electrical components, the artwork that's on the playfields and the backboard. All of that is representative of a decade from when that machine was played the most. So that's what we have in this museum, are machines that we think were popular during a particular decade.
Yeah, it's a 1932 machine. It was in an old country store in Franklin County, and someone was nice enough to donate that to us. It was, I mean, it's just hard to imagine people during the Great Depression were sitting there playing that pinball machine. It's just amazing, and it's all mechanical, no electronics associated with it. It's just very, entry level. And then we have machines that are 4 or 5 years old that some of them cost over $10,000, and they're extremely complicated, very electronic, and have all the new electronic features in them. So that's really, I think, what we offer people is we have machines they can see all through history and can kind of go from one to the other and see how the industry evolved.
Well, this is a great story about how we got these machines. Our board member, Steve Bowery. Now, Steve, for example, loves pinball, and he plays these machines, and his score is probably behind me somewhere here. But yeah, he does that, and I'm willing to go along with ideas and put ideas into place.
And I'm on the Border Center in the square, and I talked to Jim Sears, and we kind of hatched this idea of having a museum here.
Steve came to me, and I'll probably exaggerate a little bit here, but he says, I have 12 machines in my living room and my wife says they have to go. I need to put them somewhere. So he said, can we have a museum? We'll start with the 12 to 20 machines I have and my friends have, and we'll start with that. And I said to Steve, I said, you know, we have a rather large space, 20 machines will just be lost in that space. So we have to have at least 40 machines. So we started looking around the country, making contacts with other pinball enthusiasts, and pretty soon we were buying and receiving contributions, buying machines and receiving machines through contributions. Pretty soon we collected about 75 machines, and on the floor today we have approximately 50, and we have 25 that's in the background in case one of these machines goes out, we can bring another one in. So it's a combination of gift giving by people and also purchase is how we got the machines.
And when I was in high school, my dad and mom bought me a pinball machine, and I enjoyed that, played that all through high school, went away to college. Really didn't think a lot about pinball until about 6 or 7 years ago, and I got online and started kind of fooling around and found some machines and things that I was interested in and bought them, and all of a sudden just kind of got the itch again, and I ended up with 3 or 4 machines at my house. Probably the biggest hurdle we faced is the repair of the machines. A lot of these machines are 60 or 70 years old, and they break constantly. A lot of machines are in someone's house. They may not be played but every month or so, but of course these are played every day. We have machines break on a daily basis, and it's hard to find repair people because most of this repair work on these machines was done 30 or 40 years ago. So most of the repair people are retired, and fortunately we found a couple people who were knowledgeable and who've been able to help us. We have some volunteers. We got a couple people from out of town that we bring machines to and they repair them. But no, it's been an uphill battle keeping these machines running. It really has been. It's called a virtual machine, and it's laid out, and it just changes from one theme to another, just electronically. And that's very interesting. They're very expensive, but at some point we'll probably have one of those. That would really be good to have to show people that. That Magnetron, which is a 1974 Gottlieb game, and the reason that is my favorite is because that was the one I originally had. That was the one my mother and dad bought me. So that will always be, I wouldn't sell that at all ever. So that's my favorite one. I think that's what I really enjoy the most, is just being around all that. Just kind of reminds me of when I was young and played the machines myself. And I really enjoy when young people come up and I can show them these machines, explain to them that that's what I did when I was their age, that type of thing.